When you were just asking that, Derek, you see, you said your sister wasn't interested, and you were saying, how do I share it? And you know, when you said that, your face sort of dissolved into radiance, you know. You were just sort of laughing, and you were just full of light. Now you see, my dear, that light, that body language, speaks louder than any words.
I went on a meditation retreat with him, joining him for 3 days. And one morning we get up and we meditate for a long time, and we have breakfast, and after that we discuss the meditation. And the first thing he says is, when you have nothing to say, say nothing. And then he goes on to ask if there were any questions about the meditation, which I found very ironic. But the wisdom in this is so deep, because we tend to over-communicate with words and just sharing constantly our thoughts with everyone and everything, instead of communicating without words. Today I want to get into the topic of why I meditate. For me, it has helped me to really become a more balanced person. I'm very easily bored, I'm very restless, and these things only get worse when I am busy. So I really need to talk to myself every once in a while and say, like, okay, take a moment to do nothing, just relax. Connect to the presence, because otherwise I end up just being in my head, and just the days go by and I don't experience anything anymore with real substance. And so these are my personal reasons why I meditate. But there's actually a ton of research on why you should meditate, or why you should think about meditating. And so I found a very good article from healthline.com. I'll leave the link in the description. And basically they summarize 12 reasons for why, or health benefits and all kinds of benefits for why you should meditate. And I will just quickly go through them. First one, it reduces stress, controls anxiety, promotes emotional health, enhances self-awareness, lengthens attention span, may reduce age-related memory loss, can generate kindness, may help fight addictions, improves sleep, helps control pain, can reduce or decrease blood pressure. Yeah, so you're more attentive, basically. So these are 12 benefits of meditating. And I want to look at 2 of them in a bit more detail, because of course I wanted to know, like, what kind of study was done to, you know, support these claims. So in 2012 a big study was done, but basically what they did is they combined 47 different trials with over 3,500 participants in the practice of mindfulness meditation programs. And what they found was that in almost all areas of both mental health and stress reduction, there were improvements, but also in the mood, attention, substance use, eating habits, sleep, and weight. Basically, the conclusion of this research is that clinicians should consider talking about the role of meditation in their program. So this is a very big deal. This means that basically meditation as a practice of mental health, or as a therapy, basically, is getting more and more accepted and more recommended based on scientific research. The second research is even more interesting to me because it focuses on anxiety. So what's really interesting about this researcher to me. In the conclusion of the abstract, they write that transcendental meditation practice is more effective than treatment as usual and most alternative treatments, with the greatest effects observed in individuals with high anxiety. So what they state is that meditating is even a more effective treatment for people with high anxiety disorders than regular therapy. So I think this states something about the potential of meditation. And to me, it looks like it should become a regular practice or part of therapy for any clinician, to be honest. Because the health benefits are so diverse. They reduce anxiety, like I told you, they reduce stress, they reduce depression, they improve overall well-being, and actually also physical symptoms like irritable bowel movements and other physical conditions that are related to stress. Apart from the personal reasons to meditate, I would say there's a very substantial scientific and health-based reason to meditate. So yeah, perhaps John was right, and instead of talking about our problems, we should just say nothing and meditate. Last but not least, I want to talk about how to meditate. And before we talk about how to meditate, it's good to define what is meditation. And for me, meditation is being present and being connected with the stillness. It took me 3 years to find a way that works for me, because I noticed when I was doing a breathing technique, or when I was doing a mantra or a guided meditation, it would help me relax, but I would focus on this technique. And so even though you're less busy in your thoughts because you focus on one thing instead of many others, you still are not connected with the presence. And they can be great ways to help you get into this state of stillness and presence. But please remember that meditation is this connection with the stillness. And so whichever way works for you is perfect. And don't beat yourself up if it doesn't work the first time or the second time or whatever, and that's completely normal. Like I said, it took me 3 years to find a way that works for me. And even now still, it takes a lot of discipline to get back to the practice and just be still and present. And maybe we can do a little meditation together, and just to show you what it means for me to meditate. And so basically what I've learned from my great teacher John Butler is that all you need to do really is take a deep breath, put your feet on the ground, listen and look. I don't focus on techniques. I'm not judging like, oh, am I doing this breathing right, or am I saying this mantra right, or am I still focused on the guided meditation or whatever. It's just simply being present. And so I highly encourage you to explore different options and try different techniques and see what works for you. But for now, perhaps we could do a little meditation together. So I always start by finding a comfortable position, put my feet on the ground, and really put your feet on the ground, feel your feet on the ground. And just when you're aware of this presence and this connection with the stability of the ground, you feel already your mind is slowing down and stabilizing. And you take a deep breath. And you enjoy the stillness and the presence. That's always here, that's always around us. And so I really hope this was any use to you and that you might have learned a thing or two about meditation. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.